The wind howled a mournful dirge across the frost-rimed peaks of Jotunheim, each gust carrying the scent of ice and ancient stone. Young Astrid, no older than the first bloom of spring in Midgard, huddled deeper into the furs her grandmother had woven. Outside their meager hut, the shadow of Thrym, the giant king, stretched long and menacing in the twilight. Thrym had stolen Mjolnir, Thor's mighty hammer, not for battle, but for a bride price. He demanded Freyja, fairest of the Aesir, in return for the weapon that kept chaos at bay. The gods in Asgard were thrown into disarray. War without Thor's hammer was a feast laid for the wolves. But Freyja wept, her golden tears turning to amber as they touched the frozen ground. She would not be bartered. So, wise Heimdall, ever-watchful guardian of Bifrost, offered a cunning plan. "We shall send Thor to Jotunheim," he declared, his voice a low rumble, disguised as Freyja. The idea was met with stunned silence, then hesitant agreement. Thor, though mighty, was not known for his grace. Yet, the fate of the 9 realms hung in the balance. And so it was that Thor, his brow furrowed in reluctant obedience, was adorned in Freyja's shimmering gown. Loki, ever the trickster, accompanied him as his handmaiden. Their journey across Bifrost was a strange spectacle, the thunder god trying to maintain a semblance of delicate femininity, the fire god stifling his mischievous laughter. In Thrym's icy hall, the giants roared their approval at the veiled bride. Thor, trying to play his part, ate an entire ox and drank 3 barrels of mead during the wedding feast, much to the giants' bewildered amusement. Loki, with quick wit, explained it away as Freyja's eagerness for her new life in Jotunheim. Finally, the moment arrived for the exchange. Thrym, his eyes gleaming with avarice, ordered Mjolnir to be brought forth to sanctify the union. The hammer was placed in Freyja's lap. In that instant, the disguise fell away. Thor's eyes blazed with righteous fury. He gripped Mjolnir, its familiar weight a surge of power through his limbs. The hall erupted in thunder as the giant king and his kin fell before the might of the thunder god. Astrid, peeking through a crack in her door, saw the flashes of lightning that painted the night sky. She didn't understand the grand play of gods and giants, but she felt the shift in the air, the lessening of the oppressive shadow. The next morning, the wind still howled, but it carried a different tune, a song of victory, echoing from the distant peaks where the hammer had been reclaimed. And in the small hut, Astrid's grandmother smiled, knowing that even in the darkest of nights, the strength of the gods, and a little bit of cunning, could bring the dawn. The tale of Thor's unconventional wedding became a legend whispered through the generations, a reminder that even the mightiest can embrace the unexpected to protect what they hold dear.